truck drivers. So you've got to like stop at all the traffic lights, and you know you've got to drive everything like a real truck driver would. And we obviously can't deliver in GTA, which is a bit of a shame. So we just pretend we like reverse up, and that's usually in the game what we call having a break. So in the GTA game, we're just having a break from driving, you know, check for any damage, you know, while we've been driving realistically. Because sometimes it's not always our fault, you know, the computer controlled IAs in the game can sometimes get in your way a little bit. So I'm not really sure like where we're gonna find a truck. I know you can sometimes get them down here. Now there is these type of trucks. Now I drive these quite often. They're not the type of trucks I want to drive today. I obviously did, you know, these as well. I think today we're actually gonna go ahead and go out in the actual like massive like trailer trucks. So we need to go ahead and find one. So what I'm gonna do right now is just be a little bit of a baddie and just steal a car so we can go and find a truck. You know, nothing. You know, no denial. We're just gonna go ahead and, you know, find a truck, and I think I know where we can get one. Well, I know two places where we can get one. The second place is possibly more reliable than the first place, but seeing as though we're closer to the first, seeing as though we're here, and you know, if not, then we'll go to the second place and start this thing. If we can hopefully find one. So I'm going down to the, I think it's post GP, and there is often sometimes trucks in here. Now I'm not, you know, I'm not certain. I know there's definitely trailers. Look, there's a couple of trailers here. In terms of the actual front trucks, not really. That's the only disappointing thing. So I'm thinking if we take a trip down to the other place, I'm thinking that we possibly will find what we're looking for is in the tractor unit. They're actually called tractor units, and I don't think we're going to find one here, so we'll take a trip down to the other place. I know where it is without looking on the map, which is something I don't get about GTA. Like, some people today who I know who have had the game for ages, if they want to go to Sandy Shores, they put a waypoint on the map to get there. And personally, I barely waypoint now. I can't remember the last time oh wow, there's a tractor unit. It's alright though, I don't want to get one off the street. Yeah, I don't waypoint anymore because waypointing for me is just stupid, and I don't feel that it works. Well, it does work obviously, but I know the map enough now that I don't need to waypoint. Well, Martin, we're just going to go ahead and find a truck before we get into this. Preferably a parked up one. They're just better parked up. Then you don't have like some guy crashing into you, or you don't have the guy getting back out, you know, trying to get you back out in the truck and knock two bells out here. If we just get one what's parked up, which I believe there'll be one down here, we should be good to go. If we don't find one, then I'll have to nick Barry's truck off the road, but we should be good if we can find one. There should be one round here somewhere. There's like a little section where they all park up. It's certainly not down here. Let's have a look down here. I think they're all down here where they usually park. Alright, so there's plenty of trailers. Did you hear the news about GTA 6? No, I didn't. What's the Gypsy MC rhyme? What Gypsy MC rhyme? Yo, Camo, yo. Oh, I think I know what you... Are you on about the bit... Are you on about the bit I done the other day? Where I go somewhat like walk into a field and what did I see? I see the sexy lady staring at me. Then a few hours later it turns out she's a gypsy. Then the next thing I know she's chasing me. That's the only thing I can think of with the word gypsy in. But I don't have a clue otherwise. Yeah, the one you do about the gypsy. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Alright, we need to get our trailer now anyway. We need to get our trailer unit. I did... Yeah, that one. Yeah, I saw the trailer, like, not that long ago, like, just a couple of minutes ago, like, the one I want. I'm playing RS6, so I can't really comment, I'll just listen. Oh, it's up to you, bro. Comment if you can, just listen. On the one about oh yeah, I just put them in for a bit of fun, you know. So I'm definitely gonna stick to the Marquina Monta Musica tracks, if you get what I mean, because they seem to work well. I find them hard to do, but they seem to get more, you know, views and support than when I do, like, say, like a grime instrumental track, or like a deep house track or something. Alright, we're not totally here yet, are we? Now we are. Right, now we're all set to go. So, I'll show you the truck, what we're going to use. So, we're using the truck, we're delivering... Oh, sugar. I connected to the wrong trailer. 2 secs, guys. I did not want this trailer. It was this one what I wanted. What's that one go like again? I told you, bro, you get more views. Yeah, I can't remember the one about somebody's mum. I think I said it in the same MC, if I'm honest. Here we go, this is what we got. So this is what we got. It's a bit hard to see because we've got a petrol tanker next to us. But we've got the ps4, which is basically alcohol in this game. So I think it's beer, if I'm completely right. And it's meant to deliver to pubs and stuff and like grocery shops. So that's where we're going to be taking our loads, to the grocery shops. Now, I suck at reversing in this game. Like, I mentally suck, so we might crash. I've got no clue. We'll just have to see exactly what goes down. But, you know, let's go. That's all I can say. Yeah, all I can really say is let's go. I've got no clue where this is going to take us. I've got no clue, like... Had Camo been in episode 100 yet? Because he's online a lot. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He's not been in 100 yet. Not yet, he hasn't. Sugar. I don't want to... There we go. We're all good now. Yeah, no, he's not been in 100 yet. No, he hasn't. Well, that started good. I also think we damaged the trailer to... Yeah, we did. Now we've got Noggin here trying to... Wow, I actually can't believe... Yep. Now we've got noggin. Right. This has not started good. This has actually started horribly wrong. I think I might have just scratched the truck too. Oh, now we've got Big Daddy who wants to crash into us because he can't be bothered to wait. Even though he can see that I'm in the middle of a... midnight crisis. Right, there's only one. Yeah, get lost. I'm sorry. I had to do that. He weren't gonna... Oh, wow. He weren't gonna drop this. I tell you what, we'll just start afresh and get another trailer. That's like... It's the only way. I'm a terrible truck driver. Like, I hit a bridge, run a guy over and say, let's just get another trailer and start again. Because that's how to do things in life. But nah, we'll try and do it a lot better, like this time on the round 2. The NPC on GTA can't drive to save. Oh yeah, I know, they go through red lights. They just smash into you if you stopped. Don't trust me, I know about. It's alright, well, I guess we'll take this. I don't know what trailer to take now, because if they've got these red things on, which I'm sure you guys know, means you can't actually pick them up. It means they're not actually, like, you know, you can't use them. So it's annoying. Like, the only one we've got available to us right now is this blue one. But look how mucky it looks. Like, what would it even deliver? I'll tell you now, like. But we'll give it a whale of a go. I don't mess about. Straight to the point. Let's go. And let's try for a second time to get this right. One time on the motorway I was going 120 and one lad on the other lane. Yep, that's exactly what they do. And to be honest with you, not being funny or anything, but people actually do that in real as well. Like, that's a true fact. I've seen people do it in real. I'll tell you a story once about something actually. It's now to do with somebody cutting the lane in front of us, but we went on a holiday to Blackpool, and we were like coming back from our holiday. I'm talking about possibly 9 years ago, maybe. Oh yeah, indicators would be good. Yeah, I think it'd be about... Ooh, I don't know. I'd possibly... It'd be about, you know, 8 to 9 years ago nearly. We were coming back, and on the motorway there's like bridges what go across the motorway. The motorway. And there was like a gang of teenagers on the bridge, and they were playing and jumping off for a laugh. You know, like thinking they were dead solid and cool and everything. And one of them jumped off the bridge almost right in front of us. Like, he was practically next to us. Like, if he'd have jumped any more to the right, you know, he would have probably landed on the top of our van. And we'd have probably shot him flying. Like, you know, we'd have probably shot him flying down the road. And then whatever truck, car, van, bus, whatever was on the highway behind us would have probably just hit him, and he probably would have lost his life. And he was so lucky that the lane next to us where he jumped was an empty lane, and there was, you know, he got out the way in time. But what a stupid kid. Honestly, how could you do such a stupid, daft thing? Like, I don't know where he is now. I've not, you know, been in contact with him. You know, I never knew him or anything. He was just one of them random people. who thought it would be a good idea to have a bit of a laugh with his mates. I dare you to jump off the bridge type thing. But what a silly thing to do, like. You know? We're heading out the city, by the way, for this. We're gonna like head out the city real soon, because then we can like go to some of the villages. I don't know, like this truck doesn't remind me of a truck what would deliver in the city. It reminds me more of a truck what would like go to a farm, or would go to like a building site or something, like out of town. But yeah, I wish there was more stuff in GTA like that. Like, I wish there was more realistic stuff in GTA. Like, the game itself is realistic in terms of the looks and stuff like that, but I'm talking like, you know, I'm talking like proper, you know, like proper more realistic stuff, what would just make like online modes so much more fun. Like, because, you know, let's be honest, like, if you play GTA Online, if you're just, like, driving it, like, say if you're not doing a heist or a race or a mission, online's pretty boring. Like, the only real thing people do in the free mode on online is to do car meets and pimp up cars, you know what I mean? Like, I wish there was more, like, realistic stuff you could do in the game. What would like I wish it was kind of more like, I wish online was more like a life kind of simulator type thing, because like the beginning of online it shows you like arriving at the airport, so I reckon it should be more like a life simulator, where like you've got to like, you've actually got to eat, and you've got to keep your online character like in a bit more shape to do the heists, the missions and the races, and you've got to like, you know, you can like indicate in your cars, and it would be good if like players could sleep over in your apartments, and you know, you can actually do things like switch lights on and off in the room, and decide like to lock doors, and I wish the apartments, when you go into the apartments, I wish there wasn't a loading screen. Like, say if it was like an apartment building what you live in the lift until you got to the top, and then you actually had to like find what room was yours. So you know, like in GTA at the moment, you know where you like stand at the door and you can buzz for someone to come in. Well, they should have that like actually inside the apartment. Like, you know, so like you go up the lift, but instead of going into your apartment, you can buzz at like another apartment door inside the skyscraper, if that makes sense. So rather than like buzzing like outside the apartment to go into their apartment, say if you lived in the same block, you could actually like go up the lift and you could actually like knock on their apartment door, like to their actual room, and then go in that way. And this come on, speed up. But you know, I think a life simulator would be epic in GTA, like to make your online, to give the free mode of online more of a purpose. Do you know what I mean? Like actually like showering, and then like, you know, like maybe like your other online characters, like say like if you hadn't showered for a while in the game, like then maybe I could notice like when I'm around you, and then maybe I could like, maybe I could do something like in the game to like, what, like maybe like, you know, you can do actions like waving. Maybe I could do like an action what would tell your character that I know you stink, if that makes sense. Like, it might be a bit stupid, but I just think it'd make the game more fun, something more to live up for. Do you know what I mean? And I wish you could kind of plan your own heists as well, like rather than doing like given heists. So like you and your mates could like plan it all together and like do your own stuff, if that makes sense. I think that personally would be epic, but you know, I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of giving out my intentional idea here. Oh, you know, we might have actually got this, like we might have actually scored the goal here if this like yeah, you see now we're like, if I could just get a little bit more what do you do when you deliver? I usually just take a break, to be fair, from driving. In this case I'm parking up here not to deliver, but I'm just, you know, I'm parking up like service station type thing. I'm just trying to park up like realistically. I don't know, like, because I find GTA fun to try and drive realistically, simply for the fact that the IAs, the AIs or whatever, don't drive realistically. So it gives you like a challenge to try and keep your truck safe. But I'm gonna go and buy some snacks. I'm only in single player, by the way. I didn't do it online because you get that little squeaky kid who would think it's fun to blow your car up, and then you blow his car up back and he goes crying to his mum.
Come in, good prices.
Like, you know, thinks he's cool blowing up your car, then you blow up his, you know, you blow up his footer.
I hope you'll take a good look at our prospectus.
And then he gets like mad and calls his mum, and then his mum like demands that you block him. Anyway, we'll take the you know, we'll take the drive on. I don't think we did too bad parking either, to be honest. You know, I don't think we did too bad. Oh, well. Bit of blood from when we decided to knock that guy down. Where are you delivering it? I'm not sure yet. I think I've got my ideas, so just stick with me. That's all I can say. Right, we need full lock on now. Right, we need full lock on again. Sugar. Let me out then. Oh wow, you can see that I want to pull out. Tell you. I like stealing taxis. Oh yeah, I like doing that too. I could have done that on here, but the only unrealistic thing about that is when you actually stop at traffic lights, the taxi patient, the taxi passengers, they get like they get impatient and they start saying like, why is this taxi not moving? And if you get stuck in a queue for a while, driving realistically, they actually get out the taxi and you lose the job. So you've kind of got no choice but to drive like a bit of a maniac. Anyway guys, speaking of clubbing year, I've uploaded Sunday School My Thoughts. That's up on the channel now. There should be another video coming up today for clubbing year as well, announcing the next event. And yeah, so that's 2 videos out today. I was trying to stream, I tried to stream earlier, but my internet just cut off. Everything. I left the chat party. I switched to an offline game on Minecraft. The stream was stopped and I couldn't get my Wi-Fi back for for quite a while, and then I had to reset my PlayStation and do this, that and the other. You know what? We can drive realistically, and realistic people can overtake. And if this guy doesn't soon speed up...
Look out, man!
Idiot, man. Saying that though, he was letting an ambulance by, so... But, whoa! What are you doing? You could see we was stopped for an ambulance. Now you'll drive really slow and... Nah, I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, this is not going good. This is not going good one bit. Yes, they've turned off. Not what we're doing, so don't worry. Come on. Oh, nah, man. I was so hoping that he was going to go Sandy Shaw's way. Oh, well, he's gone this way anyway. Pull out a bit for the cyclists. Right, we should be well enough past them now.
Man, you got off lucky, homie.
Alright, we'll get a bit of speed up down here now. Okay. Where do you think GTA is gonna be? Vice City. That's my personal. I'm thinking Vice City, or I'm thinking somewhere completely new, because they kind of have already come back to Vice City, because they did Vice City Stories, and same with like Liberty City, they did that 3 times, you know, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 4 and Liberty City Stories. They've done Los Santos twice, and I don't think they'd do Los Santos again if they've just done Los Santos. So my kind of guess is either Vice City, because that's been rumoured a lot, but I'm kind of thinking somewhere new, or maybe like another, I don't know, I'm not completely sure, to be like completely honest with you. I don't really have a clue where it's gonna take place. I'm hoping somewhere new. Vice City is not Los Santos. Vice City is Miami. Los Santos is where we are now. And San Fierro, I mean, they could do San Fierro, but I was kind of hoping that that would become a thing, San Fierro would come on with Los Santos like it did in San Andreas. They could do the Las Vegas place. That's always somewhere that GTA could do. They could do that place, but to be honest with you, the thing what I don't like as much about GTA 5 to the other games is I liked it when they had the islands, you know, the different cities on the islands. Like, I like that this map is big, but I liked San Andreas where you could like visit a lot of where you could like go from one island to the other. And I liked having to do the missions to get to the new islands. It gave you something more to work for. Because like GTA like 5, once you explored everything, you know, and you could do that really without doing any missions. Whereas like with GTA 4 and the rest, you know, if you wanted to explore the other places, you know, without getting a whole load of police on you, you had to pretty much do, you know, all the missions to get to the new places. You had to do like the first the first the first chapter. Yeah, London's not. They made a statement saying that they wouldn't leave the US. So I don't think GTA is not made for London. Getaway was made for London. Getaway was a good game. Definitely like Getaway was a good game. But I don't think London would suit a GTA really. They've already done a London before. It was like back on the ps1. But you know. Oh well, we're here. And I'm gonna get in this and just have a mess about and have a talk. I can't be bothered to. Tell you what we should have done. Goodbye. You see what I did there? Oh man. You ready for this? See? I'm not. Keep it. Here we go, rock the show, let you know. GTA is made for USA, yes it is. Couldn't have said that better myself. Nah, it is made for the USA. You're right. Holy.
Come on, move.
I'm sorry. He's dead. No, he's not.
Oh, man.
He's not dead. Not yet, Ian.
Man, sorry about that.
Now we will be. Yeah, get you. Yeah, go on. Noggin. We showed you, didn't we? Alright, you ready for this? This is what we can do. Right. Yeah, that's right.
Watch out, man.
You're going upside down, kid. G2G, not GTA. Catch you in a bit. I'm ending the live stream in a minute anyway, so don't worry.